oftentimes when you talk about Thanksgiving, we love to be thankful for all these really dramatic gestures. I'm so glad I have fantastic health. I'm so glad everything is so good in my life. I'm so thankful for all these wonderful and great things. And I think it's perfectly fine to take a moment and appreciate those things. But there's one thing in particular that I wanted to get off my chest. So I'm really thankful in particular of one of my friends who's been very patient with me lately. So the other day, I had lab. And after lab, I had agreed to meet her because we were going to go to dinner with some friends. And I agreed to this, and I was really excited, but during lab I got stressed out. And after lab, I was walking with one of my friends out to wherever her car was when she realized that her car was in the student center. And so I said, oh, I'll drive you there, right? And she was like, oh, thanks, I really appreciate it. And so I went to my car, and we got in my car and drove to the student center. I dropped her off, and I was like, everything was hunky-dory. And I was supposed to get out of the lab around 8. And it was now like 8:20. And I called my friend because I wanted to tell her what was going on, and she was like, where, what? Like, where are you? I've been waiting outside of the lab building. And I was struck. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot, right? And I felt bad. I felt awful. It was terrible. It was a terrible feeling knowing that I had broken this plan. Because for anyone that doesn't know me really well, one of the things that I take very seriously is that if I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. And I can't stand it. It's my biggest pet peeve when people tell me that they're going to do something and they don't do it. So don't ever do that to me because I will never talk to you ever again. That's a joke, kind of. Anyways. And so she was totally cool with it. She was like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, it happens. But I was distraught. I couldn't stand it. Like, how could I do this to her, right? And so I took it out on myself. I got depressed. For anyone that's never seen me depressed, you don't want to see me depressed. Because depressed toe is not very happy toe, and you don't want to see not happy toe. And so it kind of carried over to today. And so she saw me and she was like, look, I'm worried. Like, you don't need to take it out on yourself. That's silly. You don't need to do that, right? But I did because I'm stupid, and that's okay. But it hit me after my management course. So I have management from 4:30 to 6. And I was walking, and I decided to get dinner because I was hungry, because I'm a human being, and humans need to eat, to the student center, and I had dinner with these people in my group. So we're doing a group project. And one of the guys, his name is Clifford. I hope y'all don't know this guy because I'm about to talk bad about him. No, but he was talking, and he was saying some really like petty stuff. He was like, I can't like get like a girl. I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, like I don't know. And he started like ranting about all these silly things. And it just made me think like, so I'm kind of thinking bad of him, not like purposely so, but kind of like, that's kind of petty. And I was starting to think, isn't that kind of what I've been doing? Where this silly thing has been blown out of proportion and I'm taking it out on myself. And one of my other group members was like, yeah, that guy's stupid, right? They're like best friends, so she could say that, it'd be fine with it. She was like, oh, he's being stupid, or whatever. And I was like, am I being stupid? And it took a minute to consider it, and I was like, I'm being stupid. And this whole time, and this is the part that I'm really thankful for, was that the person who I had forgotten had been really cool with it. She was just kind of like, yeah, don't take it out on yourself. Like, that's silly, it's not important, it's not a big deal. And so I wanted to take a moment to say to this person, whoever she might be, thanks. Thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for being a friend who's not just like, you're stupid. Because she could have said that, and I would have accepted that. So wherever you are in the world, thanks.